Hey guys, George here from Zero Peer Productions, and today starting my playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, with the Restored Content Modification mod, which adds a ton of stuff, which I'll get into a little bit later. This is obviously a sequel to Knights of the Old Republic 1, which I just finished last week. I will not be going into a whole lot of spoilers, just for those of you who are brand new to the game, and haven't seen this before, and don't want anything spoiled for you, so I won't spoil anything. But I'll discuss stuff from the previous game and whatnot, so you can look forward to that. So let's hit new game. Canonically, the character, the Exile, as your character is called, is a female, so I'm going to do, well, balance that possesses many skills. Let's do a Sentinel. Let's do custom character, and that is actually the model you're supposed to use. Canonically, she's supposed to be brown-haired, but there's a mod for that, but apparently not a whole lot of mods for Knights of the Old Republic 2 are extremely stable, and a lot of people just report a lot of glitches, bugs, and crashes, so I do want to avoid that for somewhat obvious reasons. I'm going to put a little bit into Charisma, a little bit into Wisdom, because Wisdom's good for Force powers. Intelligence, let's get that up to 14, get me a +2 bonus. Constitution, yeah, let's do that. Skills, alright. So, to start off, computer use is going to be helpful. Let's put 2 into that. 1 into Repair, 1 into Persuade. Security, Treat Injury, get that up to 3. Awareness, 3 as well. Stealth, 2. Demolition's 1. Got 4 points left, so let's do 4 for Treat Injury. 2 for Persuade. Actually, we can do Persuade later on. Let's do Awareness. And let's do Security. Oh, I still have 1 more point. Alright, 3 for Security. Why not? I'm very secure. And the game was somewhat recently updated, which was really cool. They added, well, they added a ton of stuff. And they added, support for 1920 by 1080. They added support for 4K, which is pretty goddamn incredible. This is going up as a 1080p, 60 frames per second video. So, canonically, the character is named Meetra Surik, which I'm pretty sure that's the correct name, so let's do that. And, without further ado, let's start. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Oh boy, time for the copyright music. I love this part of the game, when George gets copyright strikes in Star Wars. Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, Restored Content mod, which fixes the game to try and restore it to what it originally was supposed to be. It is a perilous time for the galaxy. A brutal civil war has all but destroyed the Jedi Order, leaving the alien Republic on the verge of collapse. Oh, it's pretty terrible, huh? I would say so. Amid the turmoil, the evil Sith have spread across the galaxy, hunting down and destroying the remaining Jedi Knights. Well, that's not very good. Narrowly escaping a deadly Sith ambush, the last known Jedi clings to life aboard a battered freighter near the ravaged world of Peragus. So yeah, I will talk about some of the stuff that happens in between the end of Knights of the Old Republic 1 and Knights of the Old Republic 2 without going into spoilers for 2. Because it is kind of interesting because, canonically, at the end of 1, you essentially saved the Republic and the Jedi Order from Malak, from the Sith, and then here we are, 5 years later, and everything has gone to shit. The last Jedi, they said. The last Jedi to the known galaxy, essentially. And I mean, what happened in the span of 5 years when you think about it? It's kind of crazy. Oh boy. The Ebon Hawk. Also, I'm acting all surprised, but I know exactly what's happening because I've played the game 10,000 times. Almost as much as Coder 1. Not as much, but, you know, it's up there. It's a longer game, comparatively. Oh, you know that voice. Well, I guess it's a voice. Oh man, this looks great in 1080. I love this. Ah. Just look around. Turn around, Bright Eyes. T3M4.
The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying.
Nerds.
You lie in the medical room in critical condition.
My hair is so
You
flowy.
won't survive long without medical attention.
Look at my sneakers.
The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Peragus mining station.
It's a little
for
low
much
res right
needed
there on the
repairs.
engine.
Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue.
We're gonna do the prologue.
Press
you know, why not?
WASD
Alright, so
to
gotta make repairs to the ship. I generally know
You have new
what to do
quests.
here.
To view your quest, beyond this door is the main hold of the Ebon Hawk.
Okay, need to find the emergency override.
This room contains a plasteel cylinder and the communications console.
God damn, this is
You will
loud.
come
I gotta... One sec. The sound effects are really loud, so I just want to lower that a little bit.
across many containers, some of which will be locked.
Alright,
The computer spike you just picked up can be used.
so let's slice the system, open the main hold. Alright. Log out. Items lost, I'm well aware, I kinda needed it to open the door in the first place.
This is the main
Oh,
hold.
thank you.
You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to
Oh.
the storage compartment, but the door is sealed shut and cannot be opened from the outside.
Alright, whatever you say. Security console, let's take a look. I need 2 spikes, and I have 0, so never mind that. Broken droid. Oh, it's a gonk droid! I never noticed there was a gonk droid on this ship, not gonna lie.
Your security skill is too low to
Hey.
open this footlocker.
Listen, T3M4 was a goddamn mastermind of security in one, and now all of a sudden he's like, I can't open this chest, guys. He got us into the Sith base, yet he can't open a fucking locker, so he's just gonna break into it.
Sometimes bashing or blowing open a container will break some of the items in the container.
Yep.
But you can use even broken items. They can be turned into useful components at a workbench.
Alright, sweet. Granted, I knew that, so I don't know why I'm
If you
saying
need
sweet.
help exploring the Ebon Hawk, access the map screen.
Alright, that's
by
the
pressing
blast door,
F.
can't get in there. So let's... Alright. Oh,
This
hey!
is the talking to other characters is much like using the computer console in the cockpit. Scroll through your response options or move the mouse cursor, and then click to select a response. Note that some responses may influence how other characters react to you, so choose carefully. Furthermore, certain skills, powers, and attributes may modify what choices you have, or how successful you are with those choices.
Alright.
3CFD is malfunctioning.
Yep,
You
just
can
a
fix
little.
him by using a part. Luckily, you have already found one.
Got that
If you
right.
repair 3CFD, he can join your party and assist you in repairing the ship.
Alright, let's do it.
Success! You have fixed 3CFD. Now he will join your party.
Yeah, just follow me and stay close. Deet, deet, treat, deet. Yeah. Droid party.
3CFD is now a member of your party.
So we
To
got
change which party member you control.
Oh, that's
click
the
on
combat
portrait
training.
or press tab.
Security
Later, when you have more
unlocked.
companions, you can add and remove party members from the party. If you encounter a difficult lock on a container or door, you can use a security tunneler on it to improve your chance of opening the lock.
Alright, let's do that then. Let's try that out since it's a tutorial and I should probably... There we go. Computer spike, components, parts. Nice. Can I use this locker? Let's try security. If not, then I'll use the tunneler on it.
This container is locked
Ugh.
and requires a key.
Ah, it requires a
Search
key.
the ship to find the key to this locker.
Okay, fine. Oh, I think you get...
This is the main hold.
I think you get the key from the what's it called? I think you get the key
This
if
lift will take you to the outer hull of the Ebon Hawk.
If you do the
where
combat
you will
training.
Find many parts and lines to use for accessing and repairing the hyperdrive. Use the lift controls to go up.
It's like a little forklift. Look at that. I just slide right on there. It's kind of cool. I like that. Hey, look, it's me.
This is the medical room.
I'm aware. Let's open the medical storage bin first. Kinda need medical supplies. Alright, med packs.
You have found med packs. You can use one to stabilize the condition of the human lying on the bed.
The human, you mean me? Yeah, can we just say, let's save the main character.
The med pack can stabilize your condition.
Yeah, no, we should probably do that.
Success. You are stabilized. To recover fully, you will require the medical facilities at the Peragus mining station. But you are not in any danger of dying from your wounds right now.
That's good. I'm glad. Not dying from my wounds is always good. I can level up. Oh no, never mind. I thought I saw a level up thing for 3 CFD. It's just
utility lift.
Let's not go up just yet.
This is this door is damaged and cannot be opened with your security skill or by bashing it. You will have to find and use an explosive trap to open this door. Take the lift outside the Ebon Hawk to find one.
That is one of the new features that they added with 2, which I thought was really cool. Just using mines and explosives to blow open
to take you to the outside of the
doors
Ebon Hawk.
or footlockers and stuff. Which I think is really cool, and it makes sense. Like, you would be able to, in theory. So why not? I like how he's split up. He's like, I'll go the other way. Oh boy. Yep, the Ebon Hawk is a little damaged. Oh, look at that. Look at that right there. That is, bit of a hull breach. Just a little bit, you know. The ship is a little damaged. It's seen better days. Definitely seen better days.
Don't forget to explore. This is the bubbles ahead indicate mines that you've detected automatically with your awareness skill. Some mines require higher awareness to detect. Approach mines carefully. They will blow up and damage you if you get too close. You can use your demolition skill to either disable or recover these mines. Recovering mines requires a higher demolition skill than disabling them, but you get to keep the mine, which you can then use to set as a trap for enemies or break down into components at a workbench.
I figured I might as well just, you know, let them say everything they can. Just so I remember what I'm doing, and that way you guys get an idea of what's going on as well. How to play the game and whatnot. See it for yourselves, the full experience. I like how I just like how the missile's just like in it. Just like it's in the ship. It's just like, nope, nothing happened though.
Device in this missile to blow open the engine room door inside the Ebon Hawk. This will give you access to the hyperdrive. After you plant a mine, back away quickly so that you do not take damage.
Yeah, kind of a good idea. So I think that's pretty much everything out here. I'm just gonna do a quick scan though, just to double check. I think if I go down there, it's just like, oh, the quad lasers are damaged. Good thing you don't need to fight anyone right now, because there's no one here. You already got attacked. Oh, nope, I get parts from that.
This is one of the Ebon Hawk's quad laser turrets. They
okay,
are damaged.
Probably a good thing I came down here then.
Parts from it to use in repairing the Ebon Hawk.
Yeah, it's not like we need those right now, so who cares if we take it from them. And just gonna check this side of the ship real quick. Open hatch.
This is the starboard side of the Ebon Hawk.
Alright.
This open hatch has some parts that will be useful for getting main power restored.
Engine port. I need to repair the hyperdrive, but I just
parts for the Ebon Hawk's hyperdrive.
I like how I need to repair the engine, but I just ripped the parts out. And it's kind of funny when you think about it.
These exposed wires control the door to the starboard dormitory. The door is currently sealed, but you can override it from here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Success. The door is opened. You can now access the starboard dormitory through the garage.
I mean, why not? Explore the whole ship. Oh, gotta go up and around. Back inside we go.
You can use this.
Yep, I just want to go inside. I just want to go inside. I really wish that they would update Knights of the Old Republic 1 the way they did 2, with, you know, mod support and 1080 and everything like that. Well, I mean, you know,
This is the
4K,
engine
but
room.
still.
The port engine is shut down, but appears intact.
Alright,
The
let's fix the
hyperdrive is
hyperdrive.
suffering badly. You won't be able to make the jump to light speed until it is fully repaired, and you do not have the needed equipment here on the Ebon Hawk. However, you should be able to rig the hyperdrive to restore primary power and bring the port engine online. This will allow you to dock with the Peragus mining station for full repairs.
Sounds good. And I had the parts I needed.
The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is restored.
Alright, there
Only
we go.
one step remains. Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Peragus.
Or we could finish everything else up that's here, because I think that's a good idea.
This is the garage.
I think...
To access the area
Yep.
beyond this door, you will have to use solo mode.
Alright, that's what I thought.
Default V. Click the solo mode button at the bottom right area of the screen. While in solo mode, move 3 CFD to the security computer to open the door for you.
Alright. Yeah, because, you know, surprise, surprise, that part of the ship is depressurized. Seen as there was a giant hull breach and half the ship was missing. You know, just a little bit of an issue. Just a little bit. So let's use security console. Place the system to spikes. Security doors. Close the outer garage door. Goodbye, T3. And now open the inner garage door. Boom. Beautiful. Now switch to T3. We got the workbench. Nice experience. Workbench, sparking wires. Another hole in the ship. You know, don't mind the giant hole in the ship. It's fine. Everyone's fine.
This is the starboard dormitory.
Yeah, the room's a little messy, not gonna lie. Hey, droid flamethrower.
Droid flamethrower.
I just said that.
This is one of the special weapons that droids can use. To equip it, open the equip screen by clicking when the Ebon Hawk has landed.
Alright,
this
so
is where
let's
you will
equip my flamethrower. Wait, no, not there. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, game.
go
Surprise,
to
surprise,
exit
I know what I'm doing.
This is the garage.
So now, just got a security console. Security doors, close the inner door. Open the outer door. Log out. Turn solo mode off and let us... Can I open this door?
While some doors can be bashed open or cut open
Yeah, I can.
with a lightsaber or cutting tool, some
And
doors
then-
require the use of the security skill.
Nope,
to
never mind. I
open.
thought I saw something else I
Use
could
your
loot.
security skill from the action bar to
Alright, sweet. So now we can head over to Peragus now that I've done
This is the cockpit.
everything that can be done.
You can now plot a course to the Peragus mining station. To dock with Peragus, left-click on the Peragus planet to select it, and then left-click on the travel button.
I mean, we're like right next to it, so sure. Do. Welcome to Peragus. It's a giant asteroid. It's a bit odd that there's no one here to greet us. No security protocols against random ships just landing here? No? Okay, yeah, no. Our ship's destroyed, but no one
Sensors show
cared.
the door to the storage compartment is being sliced.
Uh-oh.
There is someone, or something, else alive on the Ebon Hawk.
Well, we did hear banging on the door, so is anyone really surprised? What did you think was banging? There's gotta be someone. Uh-oh. Oh. Here he comes. He's coming for us. Oh. Oh no, not T3. T3, you'll be okay, I promise. Hopefully. Maybe. Probably not. Why don't I have any clothes still? Like, I mean, I know I don't have clothes, because I've played this before, but seriously? No clothes? Everyone just wants to stare at me is what it comes down to. I don't appreciate this. What? Seize your time. What? 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 Just casually fall to the ground. Don't worry about it. How did I get out there, though? I was lying in the middle of the tank. How did I make my way out here? I guess I crawled. Doot, 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 dee doo doo doot, doot, dee 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 doot, doot, doot. I don't know why. I always like that beeping sound when I start the game. Turned down the effects sounds, but they're still really loud. I can hear the bubbles and everything just glug glug glug. Immersion in Kolto tanks can heal most wounds. You guys remember Kolto from the first game, right? Manon was like, hey, yeah, we love our Kolto. And we were like, yeah, no, we love it too. That's why we're gonna take it. They're like, what? Like, don't worry about it. Man. This looks good in 1080. It really does. Like, obviously still an older game, but it looks good. So let's use this. Access medical logs. We're gonna do all of these.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the Kolto tank for recovery.
That's me.
The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Peragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
Oh, that's very abrupt.
Could be a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially Corta, are already Another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed.
That's not
Got
good.
most of the injured to the Kolto tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics.
Oh, things are definitely not going well here.
Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them and moved them down to maintenance, but we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Tilo shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning. There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnel.
You were saying?
Emergency lockdown commencing.
You were saying?
All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay. Everyone evacuate.
Oh, alright. That's not good. So yeah, so everyone else deceased. I'm the only survivor. Unlock medical storage room for 0 spikes. Why not? Yeah, you don't get clothes for a while, which a couple people will actually comment on. I don't think that counts as a spoiler. Access patient treatment. Check the last treatment request. Well, all subjects being treated for severe plasma burns. Last treatment request resulted in death for all subjects except patient 3, who was reduced to minimal life signs. A lethal dose of sedatives was administered to all tanks, including number 3. There's no record of who ordered the treatment. Oh, you see? Something's definitely amiss here. Unlock door to morgue. There we go. Alright. And now let's take the medical supplies. Always a good idea. What do we have? Med packs. Good. And probably more med packs. Chemicals. Okay. So you can use chemicals at a lab station like this. Use the lab station now. So you can create med packs, antidote kits, and various other things using chemicals. So there's health items, there's stimulants, there's mines, and there's grenades, which is pretty cool. And I'll show you later when we get to a workbench. I know there was one on the Ebon Hawk, but I didn't want to show it then because there really wasn't much I could do. But they overhauled the workbench system as well, which is really cool. The old woman looks dead, but there's no signs of what killed her. Well, old woman, old age, come on. It's not rocket science. Plasma torch. They didn't take that off of his naked body, alright. Uh-oh. Oh, God, he's all burned up. Hey there.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead?
I thought you were dead. Your voice. I heard it as I floated in the Kolto tank.
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
Did she say I consented to being mind molested? I don't think so. That's not how this works. I would remember saying yes to that. Just stay out of my mind in the future. Slept too long. You looked dead when I came in.
Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the Kolto tank about you. How do you feel?
The Kolto tank left me a little drained. Who are you?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
Last thing I remember, I was aboard a Republic ship, the Harbinger. What happened to it?
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
If you think I'm a Jedi, you're mistaken. I'm no longer a member of the Jedi Order.
Your stance, your walk, tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
Not really. I don't have a lightsaber. Like, I literally have nothing that can weigh me down. I'm wearing as little clothes as possible. I'm wearing a onesie and some sneakers. Jedi Order and I have a troubled history.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now.
You asked about it. Alright, what's going on? How did we get here?
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
Yeah, well, just warning you now, that's gonna take about 10 hours. Why do we need to leave?
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
You seem nervous, worried. Is something wrong?
Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. A last word of caution. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived.
I mean, as it is, I kind of got the feeling that things were going to shit. Everything was exploding, everyone's dead. Someone tried to use sedatives on me, a lethal dose of sedatives, which didn't kill me, but it killed everyone else. They probably hoped I was going to stay in a coma or something. I'll go look for our ship. You know, and some weapons, of course.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
The patients in medbay were killed by a lethal dose of sedatives. Any idea how it happened?
I do not know. Why did they spare you?
They didn't. I got the same dose, but survived.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time.
I just said that.
It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
Yeah, they were sedated, just, you know, forever. You seem to know a lot about Jedi techniques.
And so do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy.
Okay. I'll return soon to make sure you're all right, old lady.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
And here I am staring at the corpse. Let me see what other dialogue options I have. You've taken your first steps on the path to the light side. Heroic acts and charitable responses to others will elevate you further, bringing you more in touch with the light side of the Force and its higher mysteries. Cruel or selfless actions will reverse this, causing you to fall to the dark side.
Yes? What have you found?
I haven't found anything yet. I've literally been here for 2 seconds. Oh yeah, and there's Intimidate as well. Okay, never mind. I wanted to see if there were any options just to talk to her about, you know, who she is and all that fun stuff. Plasma torch. Okay. Time to bash down this damaged door. Boop. And we got some more corpses. Now, let me switch to that instead, because that's a little bit more useful, go figure. Alright, so now we got Broken Droid. droid motion tracker and a neural pacifier. Nothing on that body. Emergency blast door. Oh, got some droids. How you doing there? One down, one to go. These droids don't like me, go figure. Alright, sweet. I might lower the music a little bit more just for, you know, a little bit of copyright safety, as always. Alright. That should be better. Should be fine. And also, you know, I'll record the first couple episodes, then I'll see how it sounds if I need to adjust. Because it's always hard to gauge what you hear versus what the final product will sound like. I mean, yes, you have a general idea, but until you finish editing, you can't say for certain. It's just usually how it goes. Alright, well, let me check to see if those droids had any parts. One of the other things about Knights of the Old Republic 2 compared to 1 is that in 1, you always got the same loot, either from enemies or locations, and in 2 it's different in the sense that it's all randomly generated. Oh god! Wait, I can't look down? Oh no, it's inverted. That's why. Wait, I wanna... Look at that face! That is... Oh god, he got burned alive and... he's still very low texture, but... Oh, he's burned alive. It's horrible. Wait, no, actually, I don't want to break it. Never mind. Let's use security. Never mind. Gotta bash it. Gotta bash. Gotta bash. Even though it means I'll probably destroy something, even though that really doesn't make sense if I'm just bashing the lock. If I just bash the lock, you would imagine... Oh, wait, no. Nope, never mind. Stop bashing it, because... Instead, let's use the security desk. Security records. Peragus safety... Hollow orientation.
Is this thing on? All right, all hands, especially you, Corder. Listen up, because I'm not going to say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is going to take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Peragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Peragus II and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
Alright.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The 3 idiots were grouped so close to the charge, it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust.
Oh!
The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse.
Hey!
It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy.
Don't blame me.
If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives.
Don't blame the Jedi.
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination.
Pretty much.
You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of them.
Funny you say
blind?
that.
What about the miners in medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility, and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
Don't call him an idiot, he's doing his best.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Korda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
It's a trap. See, I got my Star Wars impressions on. Security storage room inventory.
I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me.
Wonderful.
If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. Maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Alright. Main console functions. Access remote camera controls. Well, no. Oh, holding cells. We got someone in there. And he's wearing clothes. Let's take his clothes, because, well, that's how I do. Listen, I'm naked right now. I need some clothes. Broken item and... Oh, fuck. I broke it. I broke the security belt. Well, so much for that.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
I broke the belt. Kreia? What?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions.
Oh, yep, that's some droids right there.
Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
With Kreia's help, you have gained the passive precognition. Precognition? I never know how to say words. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. I guess I'm gonna save my game then. Thank you, game, for telling me when to save, because, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I do know what I'm doing. Let's just call this... Oh. Playthrough 1. And I'll have a few different save files just because I'm a paranoid little baby. Hey! How you doing, guys? How you doing? Alright, one down. Come on. Critical strike.
Ah.
I didn't kill the third one yet.
It is fate, but it is there.
Let me fight first. Look, he's right behind me. He's taking aim. God, the textures on him are beautiful. I love it. I feel strange, like the sedatives are wearing off. Yes, he just shot me in the back. Thanks, Kreia.
It is the Force, you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
I mean, yes, that's all wonderful and dandy, but it's nice to know that the droid's waiting for me to finish my conversation first. But it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it's coming from across a great distance.
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Gaining experience will slowly reestablish your connection to the Force. Go to the level up screen to choose your Force abilities. Also, let's finally finish this guy off. Come on. There we go. Also, I'm trying to remember. Let me use security. Security failure, come on. There we go. You see, sometimes it just takes a couple attempts. Alright, okay. So the stealth field generator was in there, not in the previous one. Listen, I didn't remember. Still no clothes. And I'm gonna switch that out for the mining laser, which I'm really not gonna use ranged weapons anyway, but still, you know, might as well just have it at the ready. Let's do demolitions at 2. Awareness, treat injury, and persuade. In terms of powers, let's do stun droid. Since there's a lot of droids here, probably a good idea. Boom. And also, it'll tell you when a footlogger is empty, which is helpful in case you don't remember what you looted and what you didn't loot. So it's always good. Oh, I gotta use stealth. Okay, so let's just slow. Oh, damn it! He saw me. Well, so much for that. Come on. Okay. Let's try that again. Wait, nope. You gotta wait till I'm out of combat. Nope, nope. Oh, he saw me. Yep, alright. I guess we're gonna kill all of them now. Well, actually, I don't even need to. If I just destroy that one, and now I just make a break for the console. Didn't really get to use my stealth at all, but it's fine. Alright. 300 points. And now... See, and now they just don't give a shit. And now... Scavenge the mining droid for spare components. Examine the unit's behavior core. It looks as if some recent modifications have been made to the unit's vocabulator. Check last received commands. These droids will no longer accept commands from any member of the mining facility except one. The ID designation matches the maintenance worker for this facility. The guy with the wavy hair. It looks as though their mining protocols have been set to mine any organics and any non-authorized droids in the facility. If this is the case, then the mining droids have likely wiped out everyone and everything in the facility, even though the maintenance guy said, no, you don't need to worry about it. They couldn't possibly even hit us. And, well, go figure. Switch mining protocol to defend organics. Boom. Success. I'm going to do that with all of them just because you do get... Well, I don't know if you get experience every time. That might be a little... That would be a little bit broken. So let's repair. Defend organics. Yeah, you only get experience the first time, which makes sense. Otherwise, that would be a little broken if I just got 50 experience literally every time. Be a bit much, especially early on in the game when I'm only, what, level 2? Scavenge. Protocol. Boom. And I get components out of it, so that's always good as well. Now, there's med packs in these, so, you know. Let's just get that real quick. Med pack, boom. Droids. Hey, droids. You can also have a non-lethal charge, which is helpful for... a bit later on, you'll see some of them just kind of, you know, in your way, so... When they're in your way, it's like, alright, no, listen, you gotta get out of here. Just kaboom, gone. That's enough of you. Another med pack, yes, that's what I thought. Alright, sweet, so let's open up that, the holding cells and talk to this guy over here. Hey, put your guns down. You don't need those near me anymore, unless you're gonna defend me.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read.
Because he's not thinking. Huh? What's going on? I don't
But
know what's
you have
going
nothing
on.
to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
If you say so. Hi there. Do you like naked Jedi? How's it going?
Nice outfit.
Thanks.
What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
Listen, we had a crazy party. Don't know where my clothes are. It was actually more of an orgy. But that can be a party, right? I'd keep those eyes up and tell me who you are.
Atton. Atton Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Oh, only mild? Then that's fine. This facility's deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better.
Hey, whoa. Don't smile at him. He's hitting on you in your underwear. God damn it, me. I don't know. Stop smiling at him. There's a bounty on captured Jedi? Why?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the Exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
It's literally 10 credits. Not many Jedi left. What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
I heard rumors of a war, but a war between Jedi?
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
I mean, I've been away since the Mandalorian Wars.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
The rumors I heard said Revan defeated Malak, then... Oh, nope, never mind. I was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women.
How long have you been in that cage? Revan was a man, not a woman.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
You don't stand a chance with Revan. Stop smiling at him. He's being creepy and hitting on non-existent female Revan. This discussion about Revan is pointless. I need to know what happened here. Actually, no. More questions.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine.
Listen, quit
Hey,
it.
wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
I don't know. They're all dead. Don't you know what happened to them?
From my beautiful view in this security cage?
Yes.
Look, I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents.
Oh.
Maybe none of them survived whatever happened. And if they're all gone...
It's just
Look,
us.
Hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
I mean, tell me your plan. We can go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
One thing first. The patients in the medical bay were killed with a lethal dose of sedatives. Know anything about that?
No. Should
Damn
I?
it.
Maybe you should ask one of those miners who was thinking about selling you to the Exchange. Maybe they wanted to drug you up for transport. Ever think about that?
I don't think much. Listen. Calm down. I was just asking, not accusing you.
You better watch yourself.
God damn it.
I don't like being accused of something I didn't do. When I kill someone, trust me, you'll know. Got it? So you done
was
interrogating me, or are
asking.
we going to work together and try to get out of this mess?
I never said you did it. I even said I'm not accusing you. I trust you, and if we work together, we may be able to get out of this mess. After you just said I accused you, and I didn't.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Alright. Let's go. I ran right at him with a sword in hand.